Clerk will read the next bill.
House Bill 2216, relating to rights of foster children who are siblings.
Question now arises upon third reading and final passage of House Bill 2216A. Representative Peluso.
Speaker, to the bill. Good morning, colleagues. I rise today to urge your aye vote for House Bill 2216, the Foster Youth Sibling Bill of Rights. Youth from the Oregon Foster Youth Connection came up with this concept at their annual conference and later brought it to my office. The youth identified this bill as their highest priority for the 2017 session. When a child or teenager is removed from their family and placed into the foster care system, they are confronted with many life changes all at once. They meet their new foster parents, go to sleep in a new bed, and often have to move to a different school. For a young person, this is all very daunting. For me, it would be very daunting. The positive presence of siblings is often the stability that keeps a youth thriving in the face of difficult life changes and challenges. At times, youth are separated from their siblings because a placement just isn't available. When this happens, there is no guarantee that the youth's need to maintain contact with their siblings will be respected. That is why I ask you to support this bill. House Bill 2216 establishes the Oregon Foster Youth Sibling Bill of Rights. These rights include maintaining contact and visits with siblings, including contact by telephone or electronic device, being provided with transportation to visit siblings, training foster parents and caseworkers on the importance of sibling relationships, developing a contact plan, and being immediately notified of placement changes or catastrophic events affecting them or a sibling. Maintaining contact with siblings is critical to the stability and positive development of our foster youth. This bill helps us ensure that they can find comfort and support with their siblings in very difficult times. I support House Bill 2216 and urge you to join me with an aye vote. Thank you, colleagues. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion. Representative Stark.
Thank you, colleagues. I'm proud of this bill, or to the bill.
To the bill.
I'm proud of this bill because foster children go through enough already. And right now, I'll let you know the final here in a couple days, but I am days away from finalizing an adoption with two foster boys that have been with me for almost 3 years now. And I cannot imagine the additional trauma that they would go through if they were separated from one another. But yet, unfortunately, our world is not perfect, and sometimes we have to separate them. But when they're separated, what this bill does is it makes sure that these children know that they have the right to have access to one another when it is appropriate. And that's important because the department works hard to make sure that happens. But to be able to say to those siblings, you can access one another at whatever age you are at as life goes on, that's an important statement, and it's an empowering statement, and it's one that I very much believe in. So I hope that you'll support this bill today. Thank you.
Thank you, Representative. Further discussion. Seeing none, Representative Peluso, would you like to close? She does not. Those of the opinion the bill should pass will vote aye. Those opposed, no. Clerk will open the voting system. Representative Smith Warner, how do you vote? Smith Warner votes aye. Representative Clem votes aye. House Bill. I'm sorry, he voted aye. Yes, he did. Speaker votes aye. House Bill 2216A, having received a constitutional majority, is declared passed.